Well, so forewarning, there's gonna be a massive absence of like an hour of gameplay because I accidentally deleted an episode because I'm a numbnut, and then we forgot to turn on the mic for like the past hour we've been recording because we're both numbnuts. So please forgive our numbnuttery. Get off of me!
Actually, mine are still pretty sensitive, so don't get any ideas about hitting them.
I don't have any healing. I don't have any freaking healing. I will blow you all away with my shotgun. Okay, this is obnoxious. People keep falling down. I only have so much ammo for this stupid weapon. I can only kill them so fast if they keep falling down. Oh. No! Stop falling down!
Welcome to survival horror, baby.
It's a teeny tiny green herb.
Teeny tiny.
What's your opinion on people who say herb instead of herb? Because I've always, or people who say herb instead of herb, because I've always said herb, and then like some grammar nerds will like get really upset about it. They'll be like, "It's herb," and I'm like, okay. I used some herbs in my spices or for spices last night with my dinner. It's like,
When I hear people say that, I want to crinkle up their eyebrows.
Well, and, like, I get pissed off when there's a letter and it's silent. Like, it's stupid.
Yeah.
It's like, why is it there? I almost hit the table because I'm... Why is it there if I'm not saying it? Herb. Herb. There's an H. I'm going to say the H. Eat a dick.
I really wonder how some languages work. Because, like, French words, rendezvous ends with an S. But it seems like you never say the S and
Oh, it
stuff in
does? I
French.
never knew that.
Yeah. Well, like an S or SE or something like that. Debris? It looks like debris.
Or like, yeah, debris. Or like
Colonel?
kernel. Yeah. That's a weird one.
Core?
Core?
Yeah. Like ring core? It's CORPS.
Oh, corpse. I've always called it corpse. Yeah, I also call the NASCAR Grand Prix the Grand Prix because there's an X.
Yeah.
And people correct me. They're like, it's Grand Prix. I'm like, the Grand Prix race.
The Grand Prix.
Yeah.
All them hicks. And you can tell me I've been saying that wrong too. They're he's. They're his.
I have like nothing. Yeah, I did a very shitty playthrough in this past hour. Maybe it's because we didn't upload it. Looked like a real noob.
Yeah, kept on getting killed by this one woman in the beginning, full of health and everything. She just kept on slapping him, and he's like, I don't know how to get around, and he wasn't even pushing the joystick.
So Isaac, I hear that all Boy Scouts are pedophiles now. Care to explain? Something you want to explain to everyone?
This has been part...
Isaac talked like for 30 minutes about this in that hour that we lost.
Yeah. So, Boy Scouts is going bankrupt, which also I didn't mention, it seems that they're going bankrupt to pay off these people and to
Okay.
restructure so everybody can get equal compensation, and they're setting up a victims fund.
Uh-huh.
So, I'm sure there's going to be a lot of things that are talking about, like, oh, they're just trying to get out of it, but no, they're setting things up. They're doing this to pay people and still be around. Also, this is on the radio when I was driving up here. Somebody's like, Boy Scouts are going out of business. Meanwhile, the Girl Scouts are sitting on this Thin Mint money. What are we going to do with that? Maybe help out the Boy Scouts? And it's like, actually, Girl Scouts has been sucking because nobody wants their girls in that because they just sell cookies.
I don't like Girl Scout cookies because I'm sexist like that.
You're like, estrogen.
No, I don't really like
I can taste it.
cookies that much. I want to sell some shit.
You
make
like
some
softer
money.
things, don't you?
I don't really like chocolate that much either. Is there a food that like everyone goes bonkers for that you just don't understand? For me, it's steak.
Yeah.
Like I'm very particular about my steaks. Like it has to be made right. Like there's nothing worse to me than steak that's poorly made. It's like I might as well just eat a piece of bread and water.
There's like 10 years I didn't eat hamburgers.
Really? Oh yeah, you don't like hamburgers. That's right.
Well, I eat them now a lot.
Yeah, I remember that in
actually.
high school. I was like, you don't like hamburgers? You're
Yeah,
like,
and
no.
everybody called me un-American.
Yeah, that's exactly what I said.
I don't know why that's such a... Like, I want to know if, like, did I miss a beating where everyone's like, listen, if somebody says you don't like hamburgers, call them un-American. Like, it is bizarre to me how many people that was their first response. I'm like, really?
Look, it's the plant from Jumanji.
What am I, Mexican? Ah! That's just his whole speech. Ah! 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 Boat! Ah! Why is there a boat? This game doesn't explain anything.
Because the island's the next area. Oh, by the way, we're done with the castle. The plant from Jumanji is going to eat me and I kill Robin Williams.
It's been forever since I watched that movie. I watched the first of the new Jumanjis.
Yeah.
And
He's bald!
Brooks wanted to watch them. There's some really funny stuff, like they're going over the status of the characters, and Kevin Hart's character, like, it's the strengths and weaknesses.
Mm-hmm.
And one of his weaknesses is strength. He's like, why is strength my weakness? Like, it's going on this thing about it, and it's really funny. But we're watching with Brooke, and, they're playing avatars, and so there's a girl, Jack Black's character is actually a girl,
Mm-hmm.
and they have to go to the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
So she goes to the bathroom, she gets instructed how to go to the bathroom with a boy's body. I'm gonna throw up. Cool. What do you do if Leon's response was hot?
I agree, because Leon's hot. Have you seen my comments or my descriptions I've been posting for these videos? In the last one, because it's zooming in on Ashley. And, oh wait, no, it's, because I pushed L1 and R1! You can go screw your mother, like
That is
Darwin says you want to do. Is it Darwin that said that?
No.
Who said that?
Freud.
Freud, yeah, genius. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, because all of our thumbnails have been of Leon's face, and so there was one where it was Leon's face and Ashley's, and it's the part where she's sneezing. I'm like, she's puking into her hands because she knows she'll never be as beautiful as Leon. Again, I pushed the 2 buttons to dodge.
This is pro mode.
This is pro mode. Get out of here, bugs. You're not really bugs, you're more like fleshy face growth things. You know what horror game is extremely long? It's the Alien Isolation one. That took me like 15 hours to beat it. It's not just because you have to creep around everywhere. It's because it's really freaking long. So I'll let you continue your Boy Scout thing.
We're gonna leave off.
You were complaining about Girl Scouts. All they do is sell cookies.
Yeah.
Stay in the kitchen and cook where you belong.
It's
I think those
kind
were
of
your
thing.
exact words.
Also, like, this is how uninformed people are. People think that, like, Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts are, like, together. They're not. They're two separate
No.
organizations, even though Boy Scouts did help them get started, which the Girl Scouts don't really show any appreciation of that.
Ungrateful whores.
What?
I said ungrateful whores.
So, I feel like Boy Scouts have been getting dragged through the mud the last few years because of policy changes. First, they allowed gay people into the organization, which I hate how that happened, because it seemed like they were bullied into it. And I hate that they gave in. Because it seemed like they were bullied into it. But, so, yeah, my mom said there's a lot of people she
Cool.
respected and stuff, and doesn't respect anymore because of the phone calls they received after that policy change.
After they let gay people in?
Yeah. It was some of the most, like, disgusting things she's ever heard.
The dodge does not work here. Pro tip. If you try to dodge, you're not going to dodge.
And
You might as well just shove your penis in a toaster and toast it. Well done.
that is well done. Great accomplishment. You toasted your body part.
That's right. Show those developers.
Tweet at him.
Hey, your dodge system doesn't work, so I toasted my penis. What do you think of that?
Then I went ahead and toasted my friends and protested that Donkey Kong ripoff.
I just got up there. God.
But first of all, it's up to the. It was up to the charter organizations whether they allowed gay people or not.
Uh-huh.
So it was still up to like. And by charter organizations, mean like the churches that host troops and stuff. So it was up to them, their policy.
Okay.
Um,
Oh shit! That killed me. That killed me. I had full health. Damn near.
but another thing that started is them allowing girls into Boy Scouts, which is Scouting USA. Because people thought it was going to be co-ed. And I am blown away by how much news coverage I saw on that where they're saying this stuff and it's like, they don't know what they're talking about! Also, I don't think I mentioned since this recording, my mom's been working for Boy Scouts for like 15 years now. She's worked at the store and office. National and local. And
Damn.
And
Snake Boy got in the way.
I think the first one was a national one. And I've been Boy Scouts for longer than I can remember. I'm an Eagle Scout since 2013.
Oh, that was close. Oh shit!
What was that?
That mouth thing will kill you in one hit, so don't get hit by the mouth thing. Hey, look, it didn't kill me!
Oh. I thought it did.
Oh shit. See if I can get a shot off. I can't get a shot off. Hold your stupid eyeball still. Shit. Bitch, you like it? Yeah, you do. Oops.
But yeah, boys and girls are kept separate. It's just girls are getting the same program as boys, which I think is wonderful. And a lot of girls do too, and a lot of them wished that they had this when they were young enough. Because, yeah, a lot of girls are like, I want to do what my brother's doing, that's cool, and I'm just stuck here selling cookies. And I think it was perfect because that's one of the things is like they want to make it more family, which
they're salesmen.
they and some people are like, oh, they did it as a way to bolster their dwindling roster, and it's like, no, I mean maybe that played a part in it, but anyways, the Boy Scouts was created in response to the Industrial Revolution. They felt that people were getting disconnected from nature and stuff. So it was connecting kids with nature, boys with nature, and teaching them how to be leaders. And now families don't seem that close together because of things. They're always busy doing stuff, technology, and so I think it's just a natural continuation of what they did before. But yeah, my mom's boss wants to do something special for these first year of girls in Boy Scouts, or Scouting USA, because of the crud they put up with. As he says, they're not getting enough recognition for the stuff they put up with that they didn't have to. Like, they're selling popcorn. That's what Boy Scouts sell to fundraise.
Okay, that bullet didn't hit. You can go fuck yourself. Not you. This guy.
I got really offended for a second.
That was super toxic for a second, but now it's not. Because you weren't directing it towards me.
I am a salami.
Why do they give you shotgun ammo here? Like, you're not gonna use the shotgun here. Everything is long ranged.
Spiders.
Oh, maybe.
Anyways.
That's not a bad idea, actually. I'll use a
But
shotgun.
they were selling popcorn, and this lady like came up to them and just verbally abused them, like, "You shouldn't be here." And it's like, what is going through that person's mind?
Really?
Yeah, it's insane. People have been going nuts. And it's like, first of all, if you have a problem with the thing, don't get after some girl or kid. Get after the people in charge, you freaking morons. Oh, sorry, don't ban me. Your YouTube gets shut down because I called people morons.
No, that part, we lost that part. I have to explain that again. How sad does your dick get when you've been robbed of something?
It doesn't because it's emotionless.
How dare you say that? It's filled with
You hurt
emotion.
my feelings. Oh, it can talk. What do you do if you woke up one day and you heard a little voice in your sheets and you like pulled them up and you realized it was talking?
I'd
to
be
you?
like, awesome.
And it's like,
I'd be like, what do you want to talk about?
I can't breathe down here. Well,
Oh, no! Oh, I am alive.
okay.
Sorry, I keep interrupting you. Damn it.
He's playing you like a yo-yo. He has a good job throwing you against that pillar there, the partial pillar. But yeah, so Boy Scouts is going bankrupt because, well, I don't know why all because, but part of it is because of sexual abuse charges laid against them, which I think is stupid that a good organization is getting taken down because of individuals within it. But people are like, well, they were protecting them, but not really, because my mom's seen the reports. She had to go through them. Go back to the 50s. They still have them. And so people need to think about stuff, because some of these things were reported after the statute of limitations, so nothing could be done. How many of these people only brought it up to local people in the organization, in which case it's not the organization itself, it's the local people protecting people? Like, how high up did they go? Did they go to the council? Did they write to the president? Like, if you go to, like, Billy Bob and say, Jimmy Bob molested me, he might be like, well, Billy Bob's my friend, I don't want to report him. And that's on him. That's not on the organization.
Billy Bob's my friend!
Is friendship a joke to you, Caleb?
Oh, this thing should be dead. Like, it should have been dead a while ago. It's not that hard to kill.
I wonder how much
God.
poison ivy would like this thing, or if she'd be like, ew.
Well, it's a fleshy plant creature, so I don't know.
So she like half of it. Like if a. Never mind.
Oh,
I'm not gonna
God.
say that.
You don't... It doesn't give you enough time to freaking dodge.
Grandpa, do you hate that I'm part black? Or do you hate me because I'm part black? No, I love the white parts of you.
I guess I will kill these until they give me health. Which could be a while. Oh, I know.
They heard your sass.
I need more than that.
But, yeah, some of these are local failings. Some of them are, the Boy Scouts did report them to the local authorities, and they didn't do anything. And then some of these, lots of people came out after a big old case was won, like a 12 point something $1 million case. They had one person's name on it. I don't.
Oh shit. Oh, I thought he was coming down here to get me. I was gonna say, damn.
Which I don't know if that was like a group thing under one name or if it was just for one person. I hope it's not one person who got $12 million. That'd be stupid. But the imbecile. Shoot his tumor. Probably thank you for curing his cancer.
Die. Oh my goodness. Shit, shit, shit. Jump down.
Ah! Not onto the flesh spiders!
That was close. Oh, he's after me. Oh.
But there's just a little too much stuff
Magnum.
going against them. And the Boy Scouts are filing bankruptcy to do some voluntary restructuring to make sure that everybody gets equal compensation, and they're setting up a fund for the victims. But the Boy Scouts have always been a leader in protecting children with their policies, like too deep leadership. If that's followed, well, all the policies are followed. No children should be molested. But too deep leadership, that means there's always two adults, if possible. And you know, there should always be as many people around as possible. But I think it's also weird that there's this sudden, like, oh, this thing against Boy Scouts, like, people didn't know that there was sexual abuse happening, which I don't know why anybody's ever surprised that a big organization has some pedophiles in them, because
They're everywhere. Huh.
they're everywhere. It happens. Not saying that's okay. It's just, I don't know why people are going so berserk like this is news. And there's been like 12,000 something kids that apparently have been assaulted in the 70 something years, which honestly, not to take away from that number, I expect it to be higher. So I really wonder, like, how that number compares to all the other organizations, like the Boys and Girls Club, Catholic Church, Jehovah's Witnesses.
Yeah.
But the background checks for Boy Scouts are a lot more extensive than most programs anywhere. And I just hate that, to see a good organization taken down because of bad individuals. It's not the organization's fault. And it's not nearly the cover-up as news is making it out to be.
Open your mouth. Not your mouth, whatever. Your fleshy growth. So I can
Your
blow it away.
tumor child.
Yes. Really? Fucking fine. I'm melting.
Also, another thing that got cut out as part of another organization, or not organization, conversation, but I'll just attach it here, is people need to parent their children. It's like people are expecting everyone else to be responsible for their children. but nobody's comfortable telling children about certain things, and but they need to be told. So if you have a child, please tell them this. If you are a child, listen up. Your private parts, your swimsuit areas, those are yours. Don't let anyone touch them if you don't want them to. Well, don't let anyone touch them. The only times it should be okay is if it's like, I'm trying to think of the wording.
Your wife.
Well,
Significant other.
I'm talking about children here, Caleb.
Oh. I guess you won't be married.
If you go to a doctor and they have a medical reason to, and they have your parents' permission and your permission, that is okay. But nobody has the right to touch you in those places, or to see those places. Not a doctor, not a dentist, not a policeman.
Dentist.
Well, you never know. Pedophiles everywhere.
Yeah.
People power. Not the president, not even your mom and dad. No one. And it's not your fault if they do it. It is theirs. That's one of the number one things that they do to keep children from speaking, is saying they'll get in trouble. You won't. You did nothing wrong.
So, I got in trouble on Steam. You guys want to hear what I got in trouble for? So this guy, he made a comment on, well, he didn't make a comment, he made a big thread on Monster Hunter World about people using mods that are cheaters, but he called them fucking cheaters. He's like, you all deserve to be fucking banned if you change your appearance and da-da-da-da. And so I posted, I was like, it's PvE, you moron, nobody cares about cheating. And then he reported me, saying he was offended, so Steam moderators sent me a warning saying that you offended somebody with an inappropriate post. And I told the Steam moderators, they can go fuck themselves and eat a fucking dick. Because that's ridiculous.
I told them that they can eat your butt.
I did tell him something along those lines. Yeah, I was pretty upset. I was like, he can call people fucking cheaters, but you are lecturing me, basically, for calling him a moron? It's like, no, I will not stand for that. You can ban me if you want, I don't care. You're idiots. Quite upset. Oh. So when you finish off customizing the gun, you can get an exclusive upgrade. Don't know why I'm talking like this. Now I have an exclusive upgrade for my handgun.
Thank you. Maybe it's that the seller.
Yeah, probably. Dude, I am running low on funds. Look at that. I'm gonna have to do some more prostitution here soon.
I was told when I was young about they're my private parts. Also along the same lines, but can kind of be viewed as going against what I'm talking about. Have you heard about the things that happened with the song Baby's Cold Outside?
No.
So some people
like that song.
accuse it of being about date rape.
Date rape? You mean date rape?
Did I say dape?
Yeah, you said dape.
Why the heck did I say dape?
I don't know, Isaac.
Oh, date rape. I combined them.
Basically the same thing.
Date rate. Date rate. Also, real quick before I forget, what's PEE or whatever you said?
PEE?
The Monster Hunter.
Well, oh, PvE, player. It's player versus. It's not a player versus player game, basically. So like it's like this, like we're cheating on this kind of sort of, and I mean, are other players gonna? I mean, like people might comment on these videos and be like, "Oh, you suck, you're cheating," but I could show you my PS2 save if you insisted of me having beaten this on professional. I'm just doing this because it's hard as shit. But yeah, he was commenting on that, saying that people like me basically should be banned. It's like, well, it's not PvP, so nobody really cares, moron. And then he got offended at that. Yeah.
That's stupid.
It's also known as PVM, player versus monster. PvE is player versus everything. Like on PvP games, it's different because you're playing against other people, obviously. and you can actually get banned on those games for cheating when you have aimbot and you can't be killed and shit like that.
That's what I thought he was complaining about, but like
No.
with changing appearance.
Yeah, well, because there's mods that you can change your look, like you can have better looking armor and shit like that. And he was saying they should get banned for stuff like that. And it's like, well, you're a moron.
That's stupid.
Yeah. Yeah. And they sent me a warning. Yeah. I've been banned from Steam forums before, it's okay. I hate to break it out to you. This game's better than Metal Gear Solid. Yes, it seems that way.
But then again, I'm biased being part of this game, but... Sadler.
What'd you do if he was just like, okay, and he let her go? And that was the end of the game.
And laughed. You go, really?
We should voice some Metal Gear Solid games. They're so long. I think I counted one, like, 45 minutes of dialogue like this. Like, Solid Snake was telling a story about how he fought somebody on a battlefield. He's like, we just considered it another job in the first game. And it was like, oh.
I was wearing my lucky heart boxer underwear.
It was like, it was cool, but it was like, man, this is long.
Yeah.
Should probably end this episode.